it's not a new year yet. It's almost a new year. Hey guys, and welcome back. The reason Alex said it's a new year is because it very much feels like a fresh start for both of us today. If you don't know me and you haven't been following along, I got pregnant a couple months ago and miscarried, and it's been probably the hardest thing that I've ever been through. Grief is kind of like it's definitely a wave of emotions. It's not linear by any means. So Alex and I always do a trip at the end of the year between Christmas and New Year's because it's when it's slowest for us for work. And in the past, we've always done these like big international trips. And this year we're hoping to be pregnant. So we didn't do that. And we ended up renting a camper van and decided to road trip up California and visit some of my family since I'm from here. I was supposed to be pregnant on this trip. Alas, I'm not pregnant. But being back in California, doing something a little bit more naturey and closer to my roots, like I grew up in the countryside. I haven't always been a city girl. I just feel very much like a sense of being like rooted and calm and home. And I don't know. We're at this campground in Santa Barbara right now, this beautiful campground right on this cliff in Santa Barbara, and I can hear the waves crashing. And waking up this morning, coming out here and just like making our shitty cups of instant coffee and being able to sit here like in my hoodie and my PJ pants and everything, like, it always makes me feel so like rooted and remind me of who I am. So I'm feeling really good this morning. And we have so many fun places that we're going and staying. We have like 4 other different places that we'll be staying throughout California. I think this should be really fun.
This will be fun. Let's make this vlog less about being sad about the past and more about being excited and happy about this trip.
Let's make this vlog just authentically exactly how I'm feeling in the moment because I can't control those things. It's not linear, and like I'm feeling really good right now, and I hope that I'm feeling really good this entire vlog, but like no part of me wants to sugarcoat that. It doesn't do myself and it doesn't do anyone watching me any favors to think that like, oh, everything's just okay, you know?
For sure.
And it might be okay this whole time, but if it's not, I'm not gonna hide that.
Okay, well, you wanna go to the beach?
Yeah, let's go to the beach.
Found myself smiling more. The moment you leave, I feel down again. I talk to myself on the floor just to feel less alone. I swear that I'm trying my best.
These waves are sick!
You tell me the stress shouldn't be a friend. I wonder where I'll end up next on the corner of hope. So hold my hands out for
Listen to the rocks rolling.
I let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you run. You never say a word, no when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling.
I love waves!
Make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way that I am. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. I found myself dreaming again. The moment you leave, it goes blank in my head. Feels like my bed is on fire when I'm sleeping alone. So hold my hands high for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running.
So welcome to the inside of our van. I'm heating up more water to make Alex more coffee, but we have this little kitchen area with a stove, a microwave that only works if it's plugged in, but that's fine, a little fridge, which does work, and then this sink. Also, the lights in here, they're like hospital bright white lights. If you've seen any of my real estate videos, it's like my biggest pet peeve. Well, we got some little tea lights, and then we got string lights that are battery operated and make it much more of like a cool vibe in here. Except I stupidly bought the wrong size batteries for the string lights. So last night we had like these 6 little tea lights and it was so dark in here. But honestly, still a cool vibe. I love stuff like this so much. I think it just tickles my like tiny home loving heart. Like I love the functionality of it. And then I also just love like the freedom of being able to be on the road. I think I totally could have been a van girl in another life, as I'm literally in a van. What defines a van girl?
Amish person.
You talked to an Amish person?
Yes.
How was it?
It was good. I said, how's it going? And they said, pretty good.
Neat.
Okay, that cannot be an official.
There you go. Ostriches! This is an ostrich farm, and there are so many people.
What's your sign? You are the shine. They look in my body, no name, so go, 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 go on and as you go, 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 go on me, go, keep on it so let's not stop.
It's foggy and spooky.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
I slept good. How did you sleep?
Good.
Not too bad at all. It's chillier here though. I'm cold.
Well, let's hit the road.
We got things to see. Good morning. So yesterday we went to Solvang, which is like, I think it's Danish, but it's like this little town in the middle of Central California. It very much feels like Disney World. It's just very like cutesy, very popular. And there's a breakfast place called Paula's that is really highly recommended, but the wait for it was actually insane. I think I got in line at like 10:20. I was in line to put my name on the list, which they weren't even going to take until 11. But everybody else that was there was in these big parties of like 8 and stuff. After waiting in line for like 20 minutes, the lady came down the line and was like, party of two, any parties of two? And I was like, us. And so we were able to like get in, get out of there like so much faster because of that. And breakfast was really, really good.
It was good.
I keep thinking about that sausage.
All of it was good.
From there, we went to Pismo Beach. We sat at a cafe and worked for a while. Then I went for a lovely beach walk. We grabbed a quick fish taco before driving up here.
And oysters.
Oh yeah, and oysters. We love oysters. I always try and get as much seafood as I can when I'm in California. Hit the road, continued up here to Simeon, where we camped last night. It was so foggy that by the time we got up here, like there was no risk of us missing a sunset because it was just fogged in entirely. Like it got so dark so quick. Totally fine. We built a campfire last night. We cooked dinner in the van, except I had a fatal flaw of not realizing that there wasn't salt and pepper. So we had steak, broccoli, mushrooms, all with butter and garlic, but no salt and pepper. So a little bit weird, but it was fine. And just hung out in the van. So this morning we are at the Elephant Seal Viewpoint. The tide is very far in right now. And so I don't think that there is any beach. So I don't think that there are going to be any elephant seals.
So they should rename it to just Viewpoint.
Well, this is where they all come when they are here, but I don't think that they're going to be here right now.
Well, let's go look.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, bye.
Practicing. Like that fish. Get in there.
shore.
Sounds like a clogged toilet.
The waves take over.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Them free.
They don't want any of it. Oh, they're afraid. Ow! You did that? Look at, they're afraid. He's gonna get you. he's gonna get you. You gotta turn around. They don't get turn radius. And then they just sleep.
We love looking at animals in nature. This is like our favorite thing to do when we travel.
Like a kid at the zoo.
They're so funny because they're so big and you expect them to do all these dramatic things, but they like start wobbling and then they get tired and they rest. And so every time they start moving, you're like, oh, and then they very quickly stop. And there's so many of the biggest like alpha male ones. When they start coming, all of the other ones start running. Don't get near me. Look at this dog in a diaper. How shameful amongst these giant wild beasts. There it is. That's the dog in the diaper. Oh my God, there's a baby. Oh my God, they look like little charcoal logs. They're so small. They're like wrinkly. Like you would not think that those little black logs are little baby sea lion pups. How cute.
Who says that I've got the answer? Jumping through hoops, looping time.
We just picked up breakfast burritos from a little truck stop. I think we may be about to be eating breakfast in the most beautiful spot in all of California. I'm excited. We are about to eat breakfast right there on that little bench overlooking the ocean. That is a pretty dang good way to start the day, if you ask me.
Forgot what we're working towards. Face red hot.
Telling lies I wish were true. How do I feel what's been missing? Same look, just gone out of style. What price does one pay to fit in? Empty shelves fill every aisle.
So I found a girl, so expensive taste, and I fell in love with her eccentric ways. Now my pockets hurt, and the things I paid for. So girl, if I can't afford the Versace, if I care for you, before I drop another band on you, tell me you'll stick by my side. Stick by my side. Before I make another plan with you, tell me you're here for the ride. You want that fast life, you want that free shit, 'cause you're the bad type, and you know I wanna feel shit. I can't be drinking for somebody that doesn't really care for me, so keep it real. I can't afford the Versace, you be there for me. I got a history of giving too much, so I hope you got a history of giving a fuck. I need that 50-50, I'm not talking about splitting that tab. Even if I show you I can, you gonna show me that back. If you wanna be together, then I'm more than a cop, more than a car, more than cheating you to bounce at the bar, more than a star. Who gon' trick for you? Girl, if you give to me, then I'ma give to you. So come on. I found a girl,
another day. So our van trip, we have a slight intermission, I suppose. My family lives in Carmel, California. We are spending 3 nights with my family. The van is just parked in the driveway. We got here last night, had dinner with everyone. We are currently walking down to Carmel Beach, which is just such a beautiful place to be. My step-sibling's gonna come meet us. We're gonna go to lunch at one of my favorite places. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on here. So I really grew up in more Northern California. I feel like my most some of my most formative years, I was in Napa Valley, so wine country, but basically I just kind of grew up in the boonies. But that's where I went to high school and middle school and everything out there. My parents got divorced when I was 9, and my stepmom and step-sibling lived in Carmel. And so we would come down here and I would spend lots of weekends down here. I'd spend a couple weeks out here in summer. My mom doesn't live where I went to high school and stuff anymore, so I don't go back there very often, but I do come back here usually at least once a year. So it is always very nostalgic and nice to be back. I used to hate being here as a kid because it's a very sleepy town and there's not a lot going on. And I used to think the weather was so crap. But now that I'm 30, the sunshine, the blue sky, I'm walking to the beach. I'm going to stop and get a coffee. It is just such a lovely place. If you ever have a chance to come visit Carmel, I do highly recommend it. This is also fun. So this street art right here, we've all heard of Banksy, yes? If you watched the documentary on Banksy, Exit Through the Gift Shop, his apprentice, Mr. Brainwash, I can't read it. He did this. Anyways, it was nice to sleep in a bed last night and we had real showers and did laundry.
That was nice.
And I'm just really happy to be here. I'm happy to be here with you.
This is lovely.
It's lovely.
Lovely.
Holy cow, I feel like this trip has been so healing for me. Being able to walk along the beach every day has just felt so good for my soul. And I'm afraid of saying that because I don't want somebody else to go through something similar to what I did and be well, I have to do that because she said that heals and that'll fix me too because what if it doesn't? But I just feel so at peace right now. I'm so grateful to be here and I'm just so grateful to be able to look at that. Something about the ocean is just so gorgeous and healing. Where's my mans? There he is. That's my mans. Hello. I love you. What an absolutely perfectly beautiful day. Welcome back, everybody. After a lovely 2.5 days with my family in Monterey, we are back on the road. We've honestly been having the best time ever. Overall, this trip has been so good. It was so nice seeing my family and everyone got along and it was just really good. And now, just you and me again, boo.
Just us.
Just us on the open road.
The two of us.
We can make it, we try.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Good job. We got up. It's New Year's Day today. We obviously stayed up until midnight. I think we went to bed like right around 1. We got up at 6:30 this morning and hit the road to head to Yosemite. Oh my gosh, that was an early morning. It was like dark and we're sleepy, but we just pulled up to the gates of Yosemite. I'm so excited. I haven't been to Yosemite since I was in 8th grade, so I think this is gonna be really cool. I've pulled like a couple hikes that could be really fun for us to do. We have a campground in the park tonight. Even though it's off season, it's still really hard to find campgrounds in Yosemite Park. So very excited about that. I think this is just gonna be really, really cool. Also, I finished my crochet. I tried to find more yarn because it's not big enough to be like a baby blanket yet. I went to Walmart and they didn't have the same yarn, which is where I got the yarn from for the first place. So I got this yarn. I think I'm gonna make a couple hats is the plan. But first I have to learn how to make a hat. Will you wear it?
Of course.
I love you.
I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking I might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I keep on running from the truth. I'm just a lonely fucking youth. Now when I drive around, don't fill it up. Why it's getting colder when the sun come out. Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down.
Good morning. I had actually no idea what it looked like. We're in Yosemite. We camped last night at Upper Pines Campground. It is so unbelievably beautiful here. Our hike yesterday, we were supposed to do like an easy 2-mile hike. We ended up doing a 6-mile hike because it was just so pretty and serene, and it's cold, but it's not icy, and so hiking was perfect. Last night in the van, it did get a little bit chilly. We had an electric blanket that was powered by like a battery that the van company gave us. Garbage. Absolutely horrible. It died after like 2 hours, and then it just got cold, but it was okay. It has been so lovely. It's so pretty here. I just made us breakfast. My coffee has gotten very cold, but today is kind of an exciting day because we have no plans. We're gonna go do another hike here in Yosemite. This one will probably be shorter, like more like a 2-mile hike. And then we don't have somewhere to stay tonight. Tomorrow night is our last night with the van, and we're staying in Bodega Bay, and we have a really cool campsite for that one. But tonight, I think we're gonna leave Yosemite and just start towards Bodega Bay and see if we can find either some backcountry camping. Alex brought up possibly sleeping in a Walmart.
I want to sleep in a Walmart parking lot.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Okay, because we could do that, or I can just book like a regular campground somewhere too. So we've kind of got some options. We don't know what we're gonna do, but we're doing good.
This is fun. Breakfast was great.
And you,
chorizo.
Well, yeah, chorizo and eggs and spinach and onions and garlic and some bread. Were you chilly last night?
Yeah, it was quite cold.
It really was pretty cold. I wish I had socks on. And the sleeping bags that come with the van are fine, but they're really not great. Like, if we had really good sleeping bags, we would have been chilling, but
I honestly thought about just turning the stovetop on at one point.
we could have, but we made it out. It's so freaking pretty, though.
I'm starting to feel away. No, we were no strings attached. Maybe we could take that back, make it what it isn't. I wanna be with you. We just get along so well. Want you, baby, to my side. You know we get together. Why we pass it out? ways, yeah I do. Maybe it is, but I'll live with it. If it means I love y'all. If we could barely get out and
You're great.
every song about you on my set list. All my friends
I don't know
wanna
if
hear
this is the
about
way you're
us. All your
supposed to
friends
go.
wanna hear about us.
Level 1 rock
So let's roll with the punches. They come with a thing called trust. We don't gotta rule out commitment. I want you differently. I think this is love. Yeah. I don't think this is love. Love. Yeah. You know we get together. So now we pass it out. So I think I will forever. Now we find some love. So now we find some love. It's us. But I'm not crazy for trying. I'm crazy for you.
As we are coming up on the end of our camping trip, it just is not honestly getting old and everything is still so like shockingly beautiful. I am having the best time ever. So right now we're in Bodega Bay. We got here late last night. Yosemite, 10 out of 10. That was incredible. That was also Alex's first time in a national park
I think so.
that we can think of.
Yeah, there's less national parks on the East Coast.
So camping there was so nice. It just felt really safe. It was such a beautiful campground, and being able to do those hikes, a 6 mile and then a like just shy of 3 mile hike. And we got to do some like bouldering up to Lower Yosemite Falls. That was so cool. Leaving Yosemite, wow, that drive was intense.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Flying.
coming down out of the mountains, like low key, quite scary. Didn't love it, but we got through it. We listened to Park Predators driving down. They have 2 different episodes on Yosemite, so it was really fun to be able to listen to like ones that were happening like right where we were. And then drove down out of the mountains, drove through my hometown. I just visited family in Monterey, but like I'm actually from a little place called Fairfield, California, which is closer to like Napa. That's where I went to school and everything, and I would go and visit my dad in Monterey. Okay, driving through there, I've not been to that area in years. I describe it as it felt like I was going through like the movie set for a movie that I've watched a million times, but I haven't seen since I was a kid. It was so weird. We stopped at the In-N-Out in my hometown, which is like where we would go after football games and stuff. So weird, so nostalgic. And then headed over to Bodega Bay. It was so dark. I could not believe there's like no lights anywhere. There's like no moon out right now. And so it was so insanely dark everywhere, and pulling into the campsite, pitch black. Got here, which was really nice because that means we just got to spend the whole day in Bodega Bay today. It poured raining last night, so it was really cool to hear like the rain on the roof of the van, and it just such a cool, cozy vibe. So we just had some crab sandwiches and clam chowder from a place called Spud Point Crab, and now we are about to go on a hike. I don't know how long this one's gonna be. It looks like it can be as short as we want or up to 8 miles, but I don't think we'll do 8 miles. That seems quite far, but it's so pretty. Look at how beautiful. It's so gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. Alex hasn't showered in so many days, and this is the first time he's changed his clothes in like 3 days.
She's lying. Don't listen to a word she's saying. I shower every morning in the ocean before she wakes up.
Okay, who do we think is lying? I think if I zoom in on you, you can tell how stinky you are.
Get away from it.
Every minute slipping by, even when I close my eyes, ruthless I know. You might even wonder why I go MIA sometimes. I can't deny. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Slipping through my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep. Didn't know what I should have let go. Thought I lost my way, but now I am sure. If I spend all my days searching for gold, I would be running out
Good morning. This was our last morning waking up in the van. We are in Bodega Bay still. We stayed out at Doran Beach. They have a part which is called the jetty, and so it's just like all of the campgrounds are literally surrounded by water. This was our view, and so last night we had the doors open while we were sitting and hanging out in here. We could hear seals and things. The tide was out. You guys, we went and walked around because there was people down there crabbing because this is a big Dungeness crab area, and so we walked out there. Oh my God, Alex, what happened?
Are you talking about how you got stuck in the quicksand?
I got stuck in the quicksand. I legitimately fell into quicksand up to my knees in an instant. It was so fast. Like, I didn't feel like I was gonna die, but it was a lot. But my shoes and pants and everything are in a trash bag up there because we're walking on the sand and literally all of a sudden, like, I'm sucked in. It was the craziest thing. But this has been probably one of my favorite campgrounds that we've been to. The other side of it, because it's a spit, is like a beach with waves, which is cool. So we walked around there last night too. And it's just really, really, really pretty and peaceful. Bodega Bay has been one of my favorite stops on this trip. It's like a little bit more of a chill town. It feels more like a fisherman town than some of the other towns we went to in California. Felt like a little bit nicer, a little bit more like a rich man's escape, whereas Bodega Bay feels just a little more authentic. So we've really enjoyed that. But I can't believe it is the last day of our trip. We have slept so comfortably, and like this van has been really perfect for our needs for this trip. Alex has never really been camping like that much growing up, and so now I feel like I've kind of given him the bug, and I feel like I might be able to get him to go to camping more often because I love camping and sleeping outside. And this has just been like literally the best trip ever. We went on such a beautiful hike. We watched the sunset and had a beer flight and had some grilled oysters, and then went to dinner. We built a giant bonfire. It has just been the best day, and I'm so happy, and I'm so glad that we did this and took this time. And I think one of the things that we realized with these camping trips is that we're off our phones so much, and a lot of the places we go, we don't have great cell signal, and so we've spent like so much genuine quality time together, and while driving too, just like talking the whole time. Are you excited to have other people to talk to?
Yeah.
I feel like we've spent a lot of time of just, I don't know that we have any conversation topics left.
I'm sure we do.
But you had fun? Okay. We're gonna head into Bodega Bay a little bit more and pick up some crab for dinner tonight with my aunt and uncle and cousin. I might pick up a sneaky breakfast bowl of clam chowder because it sounds really good. And then I think we are gonna start making the great trek to go drop this bad boy off. What a day.